gotta take control of what life has offered me. And when I put my mind and soul in perfect harmony, it feels like
Well, everybody, we want to welcome you into the poker room, where I'm joined here by my little brother, Connor Gray. Follow him on Twitter, at @RealConnorGray, and Instagram, right? Same?
Yep.
And at Jordan Lease. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
Good. We want to welcome everybody into the Cavemen Media Podcast. This is
better.
episode 4.
Yeah, this is episode 4.
You want to elaborate on that? Been better?
Well, if you've been paying any attention to, sports, listening to the radio, watching TV, whatever you do, you would have noticed that one of the best wide receivers in the league has been traded to a team that I do not like.
Probably the best receiver
In the league?
No. Get out of
Who's
here
better?
with that.
Who's better? Who is
AB,
has more talent?
AJ Green.
AJ Green, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he
If
had
you're
a
not saying
quarterback,
AJ Green. Oh, get out.
You're telling me right now, I don't care who the quarterback is, you'd rather have
Yes.
AJ Green than Odell
Yes.
Beckham Jr.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't see that at all.
AJ Green is the GOAT, and Odell likes to kick field goal nets. That's bottom line.
He's not gonna
Smacked him in his
he's
face.
not gonna have any reasons to hit field goal nets in Cleveland.
But yes, Odell Beckham Jr. is on the Cleveland Browns, and everybody on our Twitter is so excited, and I'm here to ruin it.
So yes, OBJ traded. It is official. He is the Cleveland Brown, number 13. Jerseys are available. You can buy them at the team shop right now.
I will say those jerseys look fresh.
The jerseys
They
are
look fresh.
awesome.
I'll give him that.
The
I'd be
Browns.
very cautious on buying a jersey because we're going to change our uniforms next year. So
This
you might
coming
wanna
year
wait.
and year after.
This year is the last year wearing those jerseys right there.
Didn't you just get those jerseys?
Yeah.
4 years they did with them,
wow, 4
and then they're gonna. I think
guys-
they're gonna go back to the ones they were before.
No,
maybe
stick with
change it a little bit.
your color rush. That was
However, if we win a Super Bowl, they might never change the jerseys. So we'll see what happens. People were in tears in Cleveland. They were crying. They were screaming. They were calling the cops because people were screaming out in the streets. They were going nuts in
That
Cleveland.
is over exaggerating. Odell Beckham Jr. is not going to be the same guy as New York. Like, what has he got? Like
You're right.
1
He's
year
gonna be
on his
better.
contract?
No, he just signed a 5-year deal. He's got
No, wait. The Browns did sign him.
No, the Giants signed him to 5 year, or they signed him to a 6-year, like $70 million. The Giants signed
him.
Odell
Okay.
last year for a max contract, whatever, and then traded him. So he's still got 4 or 5 years left on his
I
contract.
misheard you.
So he's there for 4 or 5 years.
Yes,
And
many, many more.
He's not going to be there for 5 or 5 years or anymore.
I
You
don't
think
know
he'll be here that long?
why. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think he will, yeah. He's there with his friend from college.
Yeah,
about
he's
to have
there
a
with
blast.
Landry, Njoku, Chubb, Baker. You cannot name on paper. I will say on paper because we have not kicked the ball off.
Mm-hmm.
However, on paper, our offense is arguably the best in the league.
Your
on
offense,
paper,
your
Yes.
offense is a fantasy team.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, pretty much.
We haven't even talked about Kareem Hunt. Not even mentioned his name. Yes, he will be suspended. I just read an article today that said the suspension might be lesser than what a lot of people thought. I'm thinking 6 games will be his suspension.
Yeah, probably the same.
And that's 10 games with Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb at running back. That's sick.
I just don't see it this year still. Like, I just feel
It's
like
going to take at
it's
least
just too
a
much
year.
hype for Cleveland.
I'm not saying we're winning the Super Bowl.
No.
Some people are.
Some people are like, book it now.
We're fifth favorite odds to win the Super Bowl.
That's crazy.
3rd in the AFC, 5th in the whole league to win the Super Bowl. Let that sink in. No, I'm not
Not
saying
happening, folks.
I'm not saying
7
we're
and
winning
9.
the Super Bowl 7 and 9. That's ridiculous.
7 and 9. You guys are gonna struggle your first year. Calm down.
12 and 4 is realistic. No,
what I say.
and I think 10 and 6 is the bottom.
What's your schedule this year?
So
10
our,
and
our
6 the
schedule
top.
is the Bengals twice, the Steelers twice, the Ravens twice.
Yeah.
Then we're at New England.
Eesh.
We are at the Jets, home against Buffalo, home against Miami. We are at the 49ers, at the Cardinals, and we have 2 tough home games with the Seahawks and the Rams.
You'll lose 4 of those games.
I think
You'll lose 7 of those. No,
No,
9
you'll-
of those games.
You will not. I don't think you'll beat the Niners, the Patriots,
I don't think we'll be the Niners.
No, that's going to be a team that you get. You
No,
lose to.
watch
You'll
out
beat
for
the
the
Dolphins. You'll beat the Bills.
Sweep the Bengals.
Sweep? Nah, you're not going to
No, you're not sweeping
split
us.
with the Bengals. Split with the
We got to
Bengals.
split.
We're going to win at home this year.
Split with the Bengals.
No, we're going to win on the road. We'll lose at home.
either way.
Dramatic
If you
fashion.
really think that there's no way that the Bengals
we
beat the
split.
Browns, I will put $100
Oh,
right here. We are shaking
I will
hands.
put $50.
$50. We are
$50.
shaking hands right now that the Browns sweep the Bengals,
All right.
just like they did this past year.
All right.
And now
Not gonna happen.
we're a better
money on
team.
that.
We're a better team than we were last year.
Hey,
And
new
we
head
swept
coach, new me.
What?
New head coach, new me, new day. That's
Speaking
what
of
you're saying.
new you want to talk about that text message I offered you? That is
yeah,
still
yeah, let's
wide
talk about
open. That text is wide open.
10 o'clock p.m. on a
The night of not the night
Tuesday
of the
or
trade. It was
Wednesday?
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
The night of the trade.
Yep, Tuesday, 9:56 p.m. Chilling in bed, watching Netflix. Get a text from my brother. Says, "Hey, you can switch right now if you want. I will not give you a hard time or make a big deal. I will buy you whatever jersey you want. Just reply yes to confirm the switch."
oh, you sucker.
I
You're the worst.
I felt good about
I
that you were
read
gonna.
that. I read that
felt
one.
really good about you texting
thought
back
so?
the word yes, and I was just gonna leave it at that. I wasn't even gonna text you back. If you said
No.
yes,
You notice I didn't reply for about an hour.
it took a while. It took
Were you
a
seriously
while.
thinking about
I was
this?
considering it.
A lot
You
of
just
people.
take
just
your
know.
butt out of this poker room right
There's literally only one reason. Is because I don't pay that much attention to football. Like I'm not super passionate about it. I love watching it, but and my brother and my dad are super passionate about it. And watching games with them is a lot of fun. If we could root for the same team, that would be a lot
It'd be
of fun.
amazing.
But
now. Do it.
It would be.
I want to root for Cleveland.
It would be a family.
don't
thing.
want
And
to?
I don't want to be that guy who jumps on the Browns.
That guy.
bandwagon.
There's millions of guys across the country in the whole
And they're
world
going to
planet
regret
Earth
it after this season. I'm telling you.
that
The
are
Browns
switching.
are not going to be as good
I,
as you think.
if I do it, I have to commit to it.
Yes.
Don't do it.
What's wrong with that?
What if they suck?
The
again?
commitment.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh,
Baker-
that's typical bandwagon. What if they suck again?
Then again, being a Bengals fan over the last 10 years hasn't quite worked out for me.
Baker
we went to the playoffs.
is going to be our quarterback
And
for
lost every
15
time.
years.
Yeah, don't remind me.
You see all the people on.
What'd you say?
Baker's going to be our quarterback for the next 15 years.
Jordan was saying earlier he doesn't last after his rookie contract.
Jordan's an idiot. We've already accomplished this fact of Jordan.
I'm just saying.
He's
I
wearing
just
a
don't-
Kentucky jersey.
Oh, get out of
Come
here
on.
with that.
He-
You know
he's-
Kentucky's going to be
Speaking
good
of
this year.
bandwagons, you jumped on the bandwagon of the Warriors.
right.
Why don't you
I
jump
was
on
the
this
Warriors
bandwagon?
before they were good, dude.
Yeah, you're a
you know
Warriors
this.
fan.
I don't know that.
You
Kentucky
know.
fan.
Nobody knows that.
Go Warriors.
Now
It's like
they know that.
2013.
They did know it when they won
Since
the championship.
2013. He just said it.
They weren't
2013.
good then. They only had like Steph Curry. That was it.
Jordan, they weren't good in 2013.
No.
They won the championship the next year.
2 more years.
So you jumped on that bandwagon right when they
I
got
jumped
good.
on the bandwagon before they made the playoffs.
I'm not
in
talking about the
2013,
Warriors.
like
We're
before
focus
first
on the
year.
Browns for a second here.
Yeah,
Focus on the
what
important
were we
team.
talking about?
Get out of here. Oh, the important stuff.
I've seen multiple posts on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter of people that I know personally and people that I don't know that are saying I'm personally welcoming myself to the dog pound. I am no longer a Bengals fan. I am no longer whatever team fan.
We don't want them anyways. They're fake fans.
I am now a Browns fan. Welcome OBJ. Blah blah. I welcome them in. It's bittersweet. I don't know if I want to welcome in because I suffered this pain for my whole life. 24 years I've suffered this.
Ouch.
And I don't know if I want to welcome in because they didn't suffer. At the same time, I feel like, hey, just jump on. Come on, let's do this.
I saw some stuff on Twitter.
If you want in, let's go.
And
I don't.
A guy was saying, yeah, I welcome anybody who wants to come on and be a Browns fan, but if we win, when we win, it's not going to mean nearly as much to them.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No. But hey, if you want to root for the Browns with me, if you want to sit next to me and you want to root on the Browns, let's do it. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you rooted for last year.
Hey, either way, you can buy me an Odell jersey if you want.
I'll do it right now. I'll order it right now.
I heard you would.
If you'll wear
heard you
it,
want to order it right
if
now.
you'll wear it on
Order
Sundays,
it. If you order an Odell jersey, I will wear it.
Hey, don't
On
do it.
Sundays.
Don't do it. Not on
Sundays.
On Sundays when they do not play Cincinnati. Jordan looked at me like, what?
So the other
Sundays.
17 Sundays.
Friendship over.
Excuse
Does
me,
it have to
15
be
Sundays.
every Sunday?
Every Sunday that the Browns play a non-Bengals team, you wear that jersey. And you watch that game with me.
That's an easy one.
I'm
Because
gonna leave.
I do that anyway, sit there and watch the game. He's buying a, $150 jersey?
$99.99 on the Cleveland Browns website, Pro
No,
Shop.
I want like the legit one. Is that it?
Yes, it's on the Pro Shop. I'll bring it up right now. I've got a screenshot it already. I sent it to Dad this morning.
Bubbles.
Look, there's Pumpkinhead holding it right there in the Pro Shop. Shout out Pumpkinhead. Whatever color you want. We got brown and orange out. Oh, and the white. $99.99. Official. Odell Beckham
Official.
Jr.
Did you buy one?
No, I don't think I'm going to buy a jersey this year. Because they're going to switch jerseys next year.
Don't you
And
have a Baker Mayfield jersey?
I do have a Baker jersey.
So does his
But my
son.
dad bought me that. I didn't spend money on that. Oh, yeah, my kid has a Baker jersey too.
Yeah.
However, how do you even pick a jersey? Obviously, Odell and Baker are 1A and 1.
This is the problem in Cleveland. How do you
pick a jersey?
That's before you didn't even want to buy a jersey
Right.
because the player wasn't going to be on the team next year.
Right.
Now you can't choose who to buy because there's so many options. Denzel Ward, Myles Garrett, Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb, Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry, Njoku, Demarius Randall. How do you pick one? You don't.
What you do is do they still have that jersey of all the quarterback names in Cleveland?
They burned that.
They burnt that?
last year.
You should
They
just do
replaced
something
it
like
with a
that
six
with all your
jersey.
favorite players.
That's true.
funny.
That's a good point right there. That's good. I'll get
Like
you one.
Cody's got a jersey and it's just like a long
good.
line of like
Yeah.
the whole roster.
Write that
on
down.
the
That's a
back.
good idea.
Yeah. Jersey, every player on the team. 52 players.
53, but
53, whatever.
53.
put Freddie Kitchens' name on there too
Yeah,
while
Freddie
you're at it.
Kitchens, yeah. John Dorsey. John Dorsey
Yeah,
deserves
John
a jersey.
Dorsey.
So we're gonna
What
put
that
55
man-
names on there.
What that man has done is absolutely absurd. To get Odell Beckham Jr.
Impressive. The
for
only
a
thing
first, a third, which wasn't even our pick to begin with. We still got our third.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jabril Peppers, which I hate to see Jabril Peppers go. Don't get me wrong. He's really coming along at the end of the last season. However, it's Odell Beckham
the only
Jr.
thing that
It's
sucks
OBJ.
is you have to give up a first rounder that you can use to build on your defense.
The thing is, though, we've got a second, a third, 2 fourths, 3 fifths, a sixth, and a seventh that we can use to trade up. So John Dorsey already said he's not eliminating us still being in the first round with trading up with our picks.
That's true. I'm hoping the Bengals do something drastic too, because we got like 4 6-round picks. Like I don't want 4 6-round picks. Can we trade up and get at least like a third or a second?
The Bengals. I haven't heard anything other than people being mad because
We just signed a
that offensive lineman.
defensive back today from New York.
You can't even say his name. You
I know,
gotta get on Bleacher Report to look up his name.
It was like a nobody, but
Exactly.
you want to know
Look
about
at
it? I'll
who the
tell
Browns
you.
have got.
I'll tell you. We
Sheldon Richardson, Olivier Vernon.
signed a BW Webb to a 1-year deal.
Yeah,
Nice.
BW
That's
Webb.
a big
Nice.
pickup right there.
It helps with the defense.
Watch
every
out.
good
We're
player,
playing it smart. No worries.
just about every good player on Cincinnati is very late 20s or early 30s.
Every player on the Browns
I know, they're like
roster.
26, 23.
So what'd you say, 52-man roster?
53.
53-man roster. Do you know how many players on the Browns roster are over the age of 30? What would you guess? Over the age of 30.
0.
Connor?
6.
2.
2.
Drew
I said
Stanton.
4.
Drew Stanton
Drew Stanton.
and Britton Colquitt, our
Remember when you
punter
guys hired the punter?
and our backup
A
quarterback.
29-year-old quarterback?
We
Brandon Whedon.
we drafted a
it Brandon
28-year-old
Whedon?
quarterback, Brandon Whedon. Yes, he played for the Yankees before.
You drafted a 28-year-old
Not only did they draft him like a 28-year-old quarterback, they drafted him in the first round. I think
Exactly.
they went
Did
back. They went back into the first round after they picked and got him.
If you didn't go through those days where we had to root for Brandon Whedon
know,
at
right?
quarterback, then you don't deserve this.
Here's the thing, like I was telling Connor earlier,
Fair
like the
enough.
last time the Browns had hype was after the Peyton Hillis year, and they thought they were going to be better than next year. And
He was
they
on the
came out
cover
flat.
of Madden.
Yeah, he was on the cover of Madden,
No.
and then he just went flat.
He played one. He was a
I'm
one-hit
just-
wonder.
I mean,
It's fine.
I really do want you guys to be good. Like I feel for you guys. I don't want you guys to do too successful. I want my team to do better, but I really want you guys to contend. But it's just Cleveland. I'm just expecting it.
There's no one on the team associated with the organization that was a part of that, except for the owner, and he's sitting in the booth.
It's still
You can't compare us to old Cleveland teams right now. Yes, I get it. It's the Browns. It's the curse. We've sucked for my whole life. Like, I get it. I get it.
I was scared once I saw that video of Jarvis in not the locker room, but in the meeting room from the Hard Knocks.
It's contagious.
It's contagious, bro.
It's contagious, man.
It's contagious.
That shit's contagious.
We're not old Cleveland. It's contagious.
It's contagious. That was hilarious.
See, the thing with Landry and OBJ, like, normally, like, if you put OBJ and Antonio Brown on a team, you'd worry about their attitudes and the locker room problems and the cancer in a locker room, whatever the case may be. But the thing with Landry and OBJ, they're not going to get mad about touches and all that crap. They've been friends for over 10 years. The
only thing that concerns me about OBJ is why would the Giants just trade him after they signed him? It has to be something to do with the attitude.
Sure. Maybe he was a cancer in their locker room. Did you see what he tweeted today? He said, I'm not a cancer. I'm a Scorpio. Sorry about the confusion. I love it.
Get out of here.
They said he was a cancer in the locker room. He said, no, I'm not a cancer. I'm a Scorpio. All right, guys, hold on. Since we're doing all this Browns talk, all this OBJ talk, let's go ahead, play the interview now with my man, Ryan Pitt. Take a listen. Did you even think this was something that was possible, that we could acquire OBJ?
I mean, to be completely honest, like, I saw the rumors a long time ago, and you saw Landry tweeting, and the fact that the Giants seemed open to moving him was the craziest part to me. Like, that guy should never be available.
You wouldn't think so.
But at the point where he's on the market, like, you have a GM like Dorsey where he's aggressive and he's not afraid to move guys, and, you know, he gave up a good young player and a first-round pick and a third, and I mean, nothing compares to Odell Beckham. But
exactly.
Right.
First round pick. With the 17th pick, the Cleveland Browns select Odell Beckham. I'll take it all day long.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, they could have given up the entire draft. They could have given up 1 through 7, including all the 2s. Like, I just wouldn't have cared. Like, putting Odell Beckham on this team makes them a Super Bowl contender. And I'm not, like, being a Browns homer. If you just look at the roster, there is not a team that you would say is much more talented than they are.
Exactly what I just said maybe 20 minutes ago.
But, oh, man, it's beautiful.
It is. Where were you when you first found out? What were you doing?
I was at work. I was at work. I was in the back waiting for some food to be ready. And, like, a couple of guys, we were all standing around talking. Like, I want to say there were a couple other moves earlier in the day. Like, I think maybe, like, Deshaun Jackson signed that day. And then, So we were all kind of in the NFL mood. And then I just got the notification. I just started jumping up and down, honestly. And then I think everyone knew at the time. I was like, the Browns just got Odell Beckham. Like, this is unreal.
Absolutely. I was at work. I was working. I didn't even see the notification. And I checked, and my watch pops up, text from my brother. Oh, my God. I'm like, what? What happened?
Did your phone just start going crazy?
I'm like, what happened? I get a text from him. I get a text from Drew. I get a text from all these different people. And I see the notification. I just sit down at the desk, and I'm just like, my body was shaking. Like, I didn't even know what to think. Like, I woke up the next day, like, somebody just tell me, like, the paperwork fell through. Like, it's just not real.
Oh, dude, I saw the Browns tweet, like, 3 hours until, like, Odell Beckham was officially a Brown, and I was like, oh, God, there's still a chance we fucked this up. Like, this could be horrible.
Yeah, well like, now the jerseys are for sale. It's legit.
God, I cannot wait to spend $100 on that white Odell Beckham Browns jersey.
It's nasty.
The white one?
Oh, see, all right, I already got the Color Rush Baker Mayfield jersey.
Gotcha.
So that's actually
so,
cool.
You know, I'm good on that.
So, what are your thoughts on the team next year? With our team, our expectations, what's the ceiling, what's the floor, and what else are you thinking about the AFC North?
So, I mean, the AFC North as a whole, I'll start there. Like, obviously, Pittsburgh's taking a step back. I really think Baltimore is going to be really good. Like, I like the additions of Earl Thomas, and I like Ingram there. Like, I think they're just going to pound the ball. I mean, they pretty much replaced Weddle. I know some of you guys are Bengals fans, so I'll just go easy on you guys. Like, you know, you guys are bad. If AJ Green's fine, you guys are a real team. If not, you know, you're the Browns.
Sleeping on our team, man. You're sleeping on them.
You guys are good. Like, I like Mixon. I like AJ.
The offense is there. It's just if they can fix their defense, they'll be okay.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's so weird. You guys had the offense. You guys were loaded. It was like Jones and Sanu and AJ, and then it kind of deteriorated. And I just don't know what's next for you guys.
Offensive-minded coach, but like I said, we're rebuilding. But
yeah,
just don't sleep
and that's
on us
just a part of it. That's just a part of being in the NFL. But I mean, as far as the Browns go, like, we'll talk about a successful rebuild. I mean, like, going from 0-16 to a roster like this is almost unfathomable. Like, I still can't really imagine this team being on the field with Kareem Hunt. Like, whenever his suspension is up, you have Odell. You have Landry and Njoku, Callaway. You know, they're going to maybe bring back Higgins. The defense is solid. I think they're going to, like, it's so easy to say they're going to get Eric Berry. I mean, Dorsey loves the ex-Chief guys. He just signed another one the other day.
Exactly.
It just – so I don't want to say that, just be, like, boring. I mean, they could get, like, Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix. There are other guys available that can step in and play safety. It really just depends on what Steve Wilkes wants their guy to do. Like, you saw Peppers play 30 yards off the line, and he was terrible. Last year he played in the box, and he was great. So it really just comes down to deployment. But, I mean, for me, like, I don't see a sophomore slump being possible for Baker Mayfield, and that might just be – major homerism, and I'll own that, but he's just so efficient, the way he moves the ball, like his ability to forget about a 3-pick first half and light up the second half. I'm almost at the point where not winning the division or not making the playoffs is a failure. Like, cut and dry, there's no chance that there's any salvaging the season if they don't make the playoffs. But, I mean, if you stack them up against the Chiefs, Mahomes and Baker, you got Odell and Hill. Kelsey's probably better than Njoku. But, like, you go down the lineup, they're not that different. I mean, it's just going to come down to, can they knock off a team like New England? Can they knock off a team like the Chiefs? You know, I mean, they can still lose to Baltimore in the first playoff round. It's going to be interesting to see what they do, but I just can't wait to see it actually unfold.
Over under on wins.
10.5.
10.5.
That's actually a pretty good one. I think you guys go 7-9.
Hammering the over.
Hammering the over. I said the floor is 10-6, the ceiling is 12-4, 13-3.
Yeah, see, I agree with that. Because, I mean, the real thing is that our schedule is tough next year. Like, we have a lot of good teams on the schedule. I want to say we go to, like, Kansas City.
No. We're at New England.
That's it. Okay, at New England.
We have Seattle and the Rams at home. We go to the Niners, and then obviously the AFC North. But then we got games against Buffalo. We've got games against the Jets are better, but we got the Jets. We got the Dolphins, the Bengals twice. I think we maybe split with the Steelers, split with the Ravens.
Kind of offensive. The Bengals twice.
So, I mean, if you go negative, say you lose to New England, say you split with the Rams in Seattle, just because they're both home games, I'll just say that they split them. I mean, they could easily lose both. So if they lose those three, they're 3-3. Say they split with the division. And they sweep Cincinnati. They split the Baltimore's and Pittsburgh. You're looking at like 11-5. Like, you're sitting right there at about where like 10.5 would be. And good teams win games that they shouldn't win, and they don't blow the games that they don't play that great in, but find a way to win. I mean, it's the difference between good teams and bad teams. Like, and we're going to find out how good this team is. Exactly.
The good thing about it is I think the team is super young. We talked about it earlier. We only have 2 players over the age of 30 in Britton Colquitt and Drew Stanton. Everybody else is in their mid to early 20s.
Yeah, I just hope Drew Stanton doesn't shave the mustache. That's really all I care about. Just
very important for the team. But I just think everybody's hungry. Everybody's going to gel together. There's not going to be that arrogance, that attitude, the cancerous, as they would say, for Odell in the locker room. I just think that's not there for this team, and I think they're all in it for the same thing. I think it's going to work out.
Dude, and honestly, like, I don't think Odell is a cancer or a bad guy. He's an emotional guy. And as far as anything off the field and, like, the dancing, like, he is a mega millionaire in the NFL that likes to dance and enjoys his life, and somehow that is a negative thing to people. I don't see any drawback to having Odell in the locker room, anything like that. I mean, the only thing I'm afraid of is an injury. You know, you lose Baker. Yeah, I mean, your season's done. Like, truthfully. Exactly. You lose Garrett, your defense is going to be a lot different. But when you listen to Miles, I saw you tweet about Miles being on NFL Network. You saw him say, this looks all great. This all looks great on paper, but at the end of the day, we got to go out and get it done.
Yeah.
And to have a dude that young, I mean, he's already a captain on the defense. He's going to be a Pro Bowler for the next decade. He's probably going to get a gold jacket. Like, I'm with you 100%. I really think that there is very few things that can stand in the way of this group of guys and, like, this core reaching their full potential together.
Yeah, I told the guys earlier, I think it's the Chiefs, the Browns, and the Colts the next 5, 6, 7 years.
Would you count out New England next year?
Maybe not next year, but I think at the most, I think next year is their last chance at a Super Bowl. I think after that.
What if it just never stops? What if it just never ends?
Then the NFL is going to die.
Yeah.
After this past
it's
Super
gotta-
Bowl, this should be the last time the Patriots
Well,
go.
their division, there's no way they don't win it at least the next 2 or 3 years.
Oh, they'll win their division with like easy. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that means they make-
Bell's
That's-
in there.
you're
Jets are
100%
young.
right.
Who
They have a
knows?
lot to get to the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
when
they're
you
gonna
play
get
in
to the
that
playoffs.
division against the Bills, the Jets,
Exactly.
the Dolphins,
That means they're in the
year.
playoffs every year, and you see what they do in the playoffs.
Exactly. So what do you
Foxborough's different too.
what do you think
I
about
mean, Foxborough games are different.
what do you think about opening up the season in Foxborough? They haven't announced it yet, but there's a lot of talk about the Browns opening up the season on Sunday night at the New England Patriots.
God, the ratings for that would be unreal.
Through the roof.
You guys would finally have to listen
be
to Chris
honest-
Collinsworth all game.
Oh,
True.
we're gonna have a lot of primetime games.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be weird. I'm gonna be bored on Sundays because we're gonna play so many Sunday night and Monday night games.
I
Like,
know.
I don't know. I honestly, I don't even like the primetime games. To me, I love waking up on Sunday, play at 1 o'clock. You know, maybe
Exactly.
an NFC or like a West Coast game, you play at 4 or 5.
Exactly.
I like the 1 o'clocks. But if
It
they
just
open
makes
in
the
New
whole
England,
Sunday
it'd be
boring.
really, really fun to see exactly what they are week 1. And you'll get a taste of the
test
entire
out
season.
gates, exactly. But I mean, like we said about the games, I think we're going to hear a lot of Tony Romo's, Chris Collinsworth's, and whoever is going to fill in on Monday night.
All right, what would you say the spread is if the teams stay the exact same season opener at New England Sunday night?
They'd probably have New England favored by 4.5.
Yeah, see, 3.5 was the first number that comes to my mind. Like, and that's unreal. Like,
Yeah, the
we'd
fact
have
that it's
been
not
a
double digits.
double-digit dog
Right.
last year.
Right. Exactly.
Well, pre-Tyrod fake hurting his hand against the Jets so that we could play Baker.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
All right, man.
Tyrod.
Tyrod. Make sure we get that right.
Yeah, I feel like an asshole for that, Tyrod.
All right, man. We appreciate you joining the show, the Cavemen Media Podcast. You can follow Ryan Pitt, at Ryan Pitt on Twitter. Excuse me, is it Ryan Pitt _?
Yeah, I want to say there's 2 underscores. Yeah, I think the first one, like, originally just my name is taken, and so is the 1 underscore, so I was just going to keep adding them until it worked.
You got to keep adding those underscores, man.
I'll be retweeting them, so you just go to my page and find them.
Absolutely, guys. Thank you for having me on. This was fun. Hopefully I'll get to the poker room soon.
Sounds good, man. Appreciate it.
Man.
See ya.
Hope you guys have a good one.
Take
Have
care,
a good
dude.
one, man.
I mean, obviously we can sit here all day and see how it's going to go, but we're only going to figure out how it goes once we get on the field week 1.
I agree.
And I can't wait to see how it all turns out.
As I think
Especially
it was,
with all the other free agency moves we have, like Le'Veon Bell to the Jets. That's insane.
hey, it's gonna be Jets, Browns, Chiefs, Colts, top 4.
Jets aren't going to be, or yeah.
You don't believe in Deshaun Watson?
Not this year.
Don't believe Deshaun?
I think he needs more than just Hopkins around him.
He does. He needs a better run
succeed.
game.
J.J.
Well, like,
Watt's getting a little bit older.
Yeah.
J.J. Watt needs to leave Houston. That's my opinion.
No,
You
that's
guys think
his
the
home.
Cowboys
He'll
are going to be
retire
good over
there.
the next few years?
I don't, man. I don't think Dak Prescott's the answer.
I want to see Zeke do good.
I want to see Zeke do good as well.
Zeke.
Yeah, if I was gonna buy one jersey for somebody that didn't play for the Browns, it'd be Zeke. It'd be Zeke. I mean, his jersey's hanging in my room right over there. It's
I
Ohio
just
State
bought
jersey.
I just bought an Ohio State jersey of his.
Did you? Yeah, I got the black one.
I got the one they wore in the Sugar Bowl.
Nice.
I was like, you gotta get that one.
Nice.
But yeah, we got Le'Veon Bell to the Jets for what, like $50 million for 4 years? 56 million for 4 years. He got paid.
Did you guys see
He
that?
got paid, but he lost
Somebody-
$13 million last year. Just gave up $13 million.
Okay, he just made 56. That
No,
makes
listen,
up
He
for
was
it.
gonna make that either way.
Somebody found on Twitter, somebody tweeted at him and said, like this was a while ago, said, I'll give you 60 million cash to come play in New York. And he said 60 million ain't enough or something like that. And now he takes a 56 million deal.
Well, it did hurt him when he took off the year last year.
Oh, yeah.
Because now he's got to come back after 2 years of not playing.
Yeah.
But still, he got paid, and I can't wait for Le'Veon Bell to be back in the league, especially since he's not a Steeler. That's just fantastic.
Yeah, I like watching him now.
Rumors around the league are it was Browns Jets week 1, Le'Veon, Sam Darnold, Baker, and the whole roster.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're talking Browns at Pats Sunday night week 1, which is exciting. But
No,
I'd
'cause
rather not open against the Pats.
No,
at
because,
the Pats on Super Bowl night.
right.
Than raising
No, that'd
the
be a
banner.
Thursday night game, wouldn't it? Since the
They're
Pats won it?
moving the banner drop game from Thursday to Sunday.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
The first game should always be the Super Bowl champs. Let them have their moment, get it out of the way, and let's start the new season.
They're discussing it. They're discussing moving that Thursday night Super Bowl champ game.
Roger
to Sunday
Goodell
night.
ruining the NFL again, man. Yeah. Roger Goodell. I could be a better commissioner than Roger Goodell.
Nah.
I'm telling you, I would bring what everybody wants. Better and safer football without all these bullshit penalties. I'm just saying.
I don't know about that, but I'm not saying Roger Goodell is the best commissioner in the world. I think it's hilarious when he walks up on stage on draft night and everybody just boos him. It's hilarious.
My favorite part of the night.
32 picks. He gets booed every single one.
That's gotta suck. That's got to
How
suck.
do you walk on the stage and keep smiling?
He has to get on there.
Just getting booed.
Good evening and welcome to the
32
NFL draft.
times. 32 times. Just getting booed.
The 31st pick.
You suck now. Get off the stage. Oh man!
I mean, the Browns, they still have spots they need to fill on defense. So like I said, I'm not going Super Bowl this year.
Ravens made some moves too. They still need more moves.
And Browns are going to be competitive football games. Those are going to be Sunday night games. Those are going to be 4:00 Tony Romo games right there.
That last game of the season, that was a good one.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what we're going to
I
see
like
for
the
the
way it
next
ended,
4
too.
years.
Earl Thomas to Baltimore. That's going to be
Earl Thomas is big to
Scary.
Baltimore. There was a lot of talk about him going to Cleveland right after the OBJ trade. It was supposed to be a 3-year deal. Earl Thomas, lock it in, and next day he's going to freaking Baltimore.
The biggest standout to me, though, the Odell trade is big, but the fact that the Chiefs went out and got
Tyrann Mathieu,
the Honey Badger,
yep,
that just made them
and
a
dropped
legit
Eric
Super Bowl
Berry.
contender.
Dropped Eric Berry.
About time.
A lot of rumors he goes to the Browns, along with another guy the Chiefs dropped, Justin Houston, also might be linked to the Browns.
I want to see the Chiefs win a Super Bowl.
I'm good.
I want to
love
see Chiefs and
Mahomes.
Rams Super Bowl. I still need it. I need another rematch.
That
I
would've
can't
been
wait 4
so
more
much
years.
better.
The league will be different by then.
You're going to see a lot of Browns Chiefs AFC Championship games in the next couple of years.
I will not tune in for anyone.
I'm telling you, man, Chiefs,
Go NFC.
Browns, Colts are going to rule the AFC. I can see, you know how there was the Manning and Brady games, Sunday nights, playoff games, year after year after year. I think that's going to be Mahomes and Baker the next 10 years.
If it's competitive, I'll watch it.
Those are intense games.
Pat Mahomes is my dude anyway, so go Pat Mahomes.
No, nothing against the Chiefs, nothing against Pat Mahomes, but they're in our way.
They'll stay in your way. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're solid.
Well, yeah, free agency has been nuts.
You got AB in Oakland and all that. I mean, the Steelers.
See, he went to Carr's house.
He went to his house, yeah. Gave him a big old hug. Then they went and worked out today.
Yeah.
That's weird, man.
Let me tell you about my best
That
friend.
way, he always said that he didn't like that, like Ben and all them never hung out.
Yeah.
Like, why would
Said he
you
went to his
hang out
house
with
like one
Ben?
time. Went to his house like one time. Teammates for 6 years. Went to his house one time.
Yeah.
And he's like the number 1 receiver in the league.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Oakland's going to be a much better team. I don't know if they'll be as good as like AB was in Pittsburgh.
They're still a long way away from
AB will still be good. It's Oakland. It just needs to get a little bit better. I'm already ready for football, and it's just March, and we haven't even gotten to March Madness yet.
We're 5 months away from the NFL season, but we are only 1 week away from March Madness.
Let's go.
Selection Sunday coming up
This Sunday?
this Sunday. Show Sunday. Our bracket will be ready for you to fill out on the ESPN March Madness app. Tournament bracket. Fill it out. Chance at $50 gift card. You got to beat me, so we'll see how that goes. I don't see that happening.
Ooh, easy enough.
At the same time, join the club. Sign up for our group on ESPN Tournament Challenge. It'll be this Sunday. We'll have it posted. We'll post a link on Instagram, Twitter, wherever we can post it. We want as many people to join. Interact with the show about March Madness, about anything and everything, free agents, NFL, NBA, anything and everything, any life, anything. Just join the show.
Join the show.
Join the show. Simple enough. Well, yeah, we got one more week till March Madness, and I just can't wait for it to start. You guys got any your picks already for who's gonna win it all?
Nah.
Yeah, you probably don't even know who's been good.
I could name like 4 teams in the bracket.
That's probably.
Well, no, I can name more than that, but I don't know if they're good or not.
I mean, obviously, I'm going for Kentucky.
I heard that Tennessee was good this year, so maybe then.
Tennessee was number 1 for a
Tennessee
minute.
was number 1 for a while, lost to Kentucky, and then came back and beat the shit out of Kentucky a couple weeks later.
Just kidding. But yeah, the biggest move though in college basketball is that Zion's going to play in the ACC tournament.
He is back. Yes,
He is
Zion
back.
told all of his haters, all of his critics that told him to stop playing. He said, "Thank you, but no, thank you." And that is a direct quote from Zion today.
Zion said, "I got my shoes all taped back up, and I'm ready to get back out there and
I wonder
ball."
if he's still gonna wear Nikes. Do you think he's gonna wear Nikes
I
again?
guarantee he doesn't wear Nikes.
Under
Really?
Armour.
You think so?
No, wait. Duke is sponsored by
Adidas.
Nike. He has to wear Nike.
Oh, does he?
Oh,
Yeah.
really? You think he has?
He's
you
gonna
think
get
he's gonna sign
Adidas
with Nike
shoes
though?
and put the Nike label over it.
Yeah, he's gonna have to wear Nike.
That sucks.
I know. That's what schools do. Like Ohio State's a big supporter of Nike.
Yeah.
Carolina and Michigan are the Jordan
I
brand.
couldn't care less.
Yeah, me either. I just think the Michigan's jerseys are trash. The away ones, at least. But
You
just
said
my-
Michigan.
their football team.
Everything about Michigan is trash.
Oh, that's true. But their away
Can't
jerseys
confirm.
are extra trash. But man,
So what was the deal? Taken away from sports, there's something about the our childhood show, Full House.
Yeah.
ooh,
Something
Aunt
happened.
Becky's in
Aunt
some
Becky.
trouble.
Yeah. What did she paid? Well, did she actually pay or did she get
I think
called
she
in?
got paid.
She
No,
paid.
she paid.
She paid
she
the school.
paid.
She paid like millions of dollars just for her kid to go to that school, like a very prestigious school.
But the problem
To
was
change
that
their
like,
grades. They were like
No, no,
editing
no.
kids'
To
pictures.
get into the school.
Yeah.
but to get in, they listed them under as student athlete. And the funny thing is, their daughter, I think, was the one, never played a sport in her life.
First
apparently.
off, her daughter looks exactly like Becky
Oh yeah,
from like the very beginning of Full House.
she's loving my life, dude.
Really?
Yeah, she's
Nah, but she seems pretty cool.
not ugly. She's not ugly.
Yeah, Aunt Becky. Yeah, back in
Yeah.
the day, you know.
Oh yeah,
But-
Becky was smoking.
But yeah. So that girl is like a YouTuber, and she made a video. Well, she posted it on Twitter, but she was saying that she basically doesn't care about school. She only wanted to go there to party and for the experience of going to college.
Oh, that is so the love of my life.
They said she could
was like,
serve
dude.
jail time, dude.
She is in jail right now.
She's in jail right now.
You wanna-
Mo-
Yeah, she's in jail
Becky
right now.
is, yes.
What?
Her and her husband are in jail because when they paid the school, I guess they listed it as like a tax write-off.
Holy crap.
They were in there for tax evasion.
Did they not have enough money? Or was her kid
That's
just
tax
dumb
evasion.
and couldn't get into the
Her
school?
kid's dumb and couldn't get in, dude. There's
Why
no way
did they
she'd get
why
in.
were they so set on
The
going
best
to
part
that
was,
school?
like,
Literally
guess
go
what
to any
sport-
school in California?
Guess what
and you'll be
sport she
fine.
was
I don't
playing
get it.
at the
Football.
school? Water aerobics.
That's a sport.
Apparently, I don't. What is water aerobics?
It's like an exercise.
That's crazy.
That's
Damn,
hilarious.
It's funny though. Yeah, Aunt Becky, man, who would have guessed?
Like how? And the best part was, it would have never been caught if her daughter didn't bring it up on YouTube.
That's how it happened.
Really?
That's how it happened. So basically, Aunt Becky's in jail because her daughter just had to brag about it on her YouTube channel. That's some petty shit.
Don't worry, about Uncle Jesse is fine.
Oh,
Uncle
he is
Jesse's fine,
Thank,
yeah,
thank
he
God,
was-
Uncle Jesse's fine.
Yeah,
He
doing
was
good.
just on that show, You, on Netflix.
Was he?
You watched the whole show and you didn't even recognize him?
Really?
I mean, I watched it a while
John
ago.
Stamos?
I
He was
remember.
the therapist
Oh yeah.
that
I
Beck
remember.
slept with, yeah.
You
You,
looking
great show on
good,
Netflix
man.
if you haven't watched it.
His hair
Great
is
show.
great still.
Well, I'm not gonna watch it because he kind of just spoiled some parts of it for me.
No,
but-
that's
That's nothing.
That's
That is
nothing?
nothing in comparison to what
that
happens
shit
on
was
this
I'll check
show.
it out.
wild. You
That's
have to
Absolutely
I do.
nuts.
watch it. It's awesome.
Only
What other
one
Netflix
season out
shows
right
do you
now.
guys watch?
It has a do what?
What other shows do you guys watch on the Netflix?
Ozark.
All of them.
Ozark.
Ozark.
Great show. Ozark.
Yeah, I've seen Ozark. Haven't watched second season. What else is it?
But you is there's only one
Yeah,
season out
watch
right
it.
now. Season 2 is coming later this year. They
Yeah,
did
you
announce
just
season
finished
2.
Parks and Rec. Start this. It's,
Start
only, it's
this.
only a season. You'll knock it out.
Honestly, I restarted Parenthood a couple of days ago.
Nah, I fell off of that like 5 seasons.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
into
it's
right
hard
now?
to keep up with.
Last Chance You.
I
Oh, I hear that's really good.
Great show. I'm only on the first season still with the Eastern Mississippi team. It's good, man. Those kids are nuts, man. Those kids are some badass dudes. They're the last episode I watched, straight brawl. Them and this other team. They're up like 48-0 at halftime. And this other team just starts throwing punches and just benches. They canceled the rest of the game.
That's awesome.
It's nuts.
That sounds like a good time.
You know what else I'm excited for?
What?
Trevi's shows next month.
It is the 6th and 16th.
6th and 16th. The 6th is in Yellow Springs. The 16th is down in Cincinnati. We'll get you guys those exact times and dates. Well, the dates is the 6th and 16th. We'll get you the exact times
and location.
and locations later on the next show. We'll tweet them out. We'll put them on Instagram. And we will be there for sure.
Both shows?
What's that?
Plan
Both
on
shows?
Oh, yeah, both shows. The 6th, I think, is a Saturday. The 16th, I think, is a Tuesday.
it. Yeah. Tuesday might be a little tough.
Yeah.
You know,
But
got a
hey,
job still.
We'll get the club going up.
Hey, I'll request that. I'll be there for
Maybe
you,
I'll
Trevor.
take off Wednesday. Take a half day.
Nah, I wish I could do that.
Yeah, so we'll be there. We hope you guys will be there for Trevi, and it'll be a good time.
Should be a
He's
good
so
time,
good,
yeah.
man. So
Yeah,
good.
I swear he's 10 times better in
He
person.
was live on Instagram last night. I'm just
Yeah, I
watching him
watched.
You guys
sing.
saw
I'm
that?
like, God damn it, he's good.
Yeah, that was pretty good, though. But man, what a wild week wrapping up with free agency and the nice weather here in Dayton.
Finally.
Finally, some
Well,
nice weather.
Nice-ish. It's still been
Yeah,
raining,
the rain
but
still puts a damper on it, but
I'll take it.
Did you guys get to do anything yesterday?
worked all day.
I went to dinner with my girlfriend.
Did
We sat outside.
Where'd you go eat at?
Chumps in downtown
Chumps.
Miami.
TJ Chumps.
No free ads, but that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Sit
a
outside?
So yeah, we did. They had trivia going on, right?
Ooh.
So we're like, hell yeah, we'll play. So we went and got the thing. First round, we literally didn't know one answer.
Dude, I suck
It
at
was
trivia.
it was all like,
It's all old people stuff.
yeah, it is. And the questions were all like St. Patrick's Day themed. So I didn't know
yeah,
damn one.
worst.
Yeah.
Did
Ooh,
not know
St.
a
Patty's
single
Day
one.
is Sunday.
It is Sunday, and it is my wife's birthday. So happy birthday to you, babe.
You must have some big plans on Sunday.
24.
Yeah, we're going to do dinner. We're going to go over to her family's house, spend some time with the family, and have a good time.
Going out?
We're not going out. We got the new baby.
Man. We going out?
Nah, I
St.
don't know.
Patty's Day?
I don't know what I'm doing for St. Patty's Day.
I got invited to go
Everybody
out,
goes out on St.
the night before. I think I'm down Cincy.
I think I'll go out if I start at like 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
11 a.m.
That's a
Can't drink
Pretty
all day.
standard
I'll start in the
time.
morning.
no.
That
In that
way
case, you
I
gotta start
can-
like 9.
I can, drink, get drunk, and then have a nice little nap. Wake up for work.
Whether you do the whole St. Patty's Day thing out all day, you got to have at least one green beer.
I've never had a green beer.
I had one last year. It was
Roosters
pretty
has them.
good.
Well, this is the first year I'm 21.
True. True.
I say we just go to Roosters and we sit up at the bar, drink some green beer, and watch
Drink
some
some
basketball on the
green
selection
See
beer.
what
show.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, selection
Anybody wants to
Sunday.
join us? We'll be there. We'll sign autographs. $5 a
We'll
pop.
bring the podcast equipment set up at the bar.
Hey.
Yeah, I ain't taking that risk.
Nuts. I
Well,
bet
yeah.
they would let us to just like set up in the back bar. Nah, I don't know.
I'd rather sit at the bar.
It'll be
with
probably
the
pretty
TVs.
crowded on Sunday. St. Patrick's Day.
Nah, if we're getting there at 11, we're gonna get the prime seats.
Yeah, let's get there at 11 and just sit there all day.
Dude, that
Just
place is
text
packed
Mike and tell him
24/7.
to save us 2 spots.
Yeah, it's always packed.
It's ridiculous.
But yeah, we had beautiful weather yesterday, and I finally got to go out and play some basketball for the first time in a while.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, got invited to go out with a few friends. Yesterday, we got to go down to the good old cages, and every time you go to the cages, you gotta come with your A game. Definitely.
I remember the cages back in the day.
Right.
I hated
They're
going
not
to
the same. But yeah, we were playing with like some people, and some were good, some were decent. And
then there
I
was
got
you.
like to
And
my.
then there was Jordan.
Oh no, I was spraying threes all day.
Were you wearing that?
I was not wearing that, but I was wearing my sunglasses. I forgot. It kept getting darker. Everybody's like, he's not gonna be able to see, and I just go make another three. They're like, come on, man.
I remember the only time I've had fun playing basketball, besides in like 6th grade.
Yeah.
But since then, I'm not very athletic. I'm not good at basketball. Anyway, we went and played with you, me, Chad, Colton, and Colton's little brother one time.
Oh god.
His brother was like 12. And I was guarding him. I just blocked it and everything.
bullying him.
That
Every
was the
time we all
most
play
fun I've
together, we're
had.
just like Connor grab the weakest link.
I always love
You're
when like
athletic.
you go somewhere, you play like pickup football or basketball, and the two worst guys pair up against each other. It's like, all right, I'm gonna show you that I am not the worst guy here.
You guys gotta like battle each time. We have to make sure you guys get extremely open.
See, I always hate playing against that hustle guy. Like he's not the best basketball player, but he's just super athletic. He's really fast, and he just D's you up and just face guards you when you don't even have the ball.
I'll tell you what I am really good at. I am the best all-time quarterback ever.
I'll get
I throw
that.
dimes.
You were pretty good in the backyard football
Yeah.
days. I remember that one time though, like we were playing and you went out for like a route against Dan.
Oh my god, that was dude. He laid me out.
You were out for a solid like 2 to 3 minutes.
I don't even remember how it happened, but like I was running like this way, and he was like behind me, coming at an angle, and I like jumped up and caught the ball, and he just like hit me in the head pretty much with his hands and shoulder.
I remember after like a couple of minutes we got you up and you're like, "You're all right?" He's like, "Dude, you just got to call my mom. We got to play this off." I'm like, "Wait, what? Why am I doing this? Why me?" He's like, "Just call my mom."
Yeah, I thought I had a concussion.
You didn't.
I know I didn't, but I was knocked out for at least like a minute.
You just took a quick nap. You got up. You felt better.
Yeah.
That's the last time I think you ever went out for a route though in backyard football.
Yep. I'll stick to all-time quarterback.
That's good. I love playing backyard football, but I'm always the guy that has to guard Chad. And guarding Chad is a tall task.
He's like
literally.
a solid 5 inches taller than you, so it's a lot easier just to throw the ball up and let him catch it.
I mean, we call him Mini-Tron, but he ain't mini.
Yeah.
Like, I'll literally guard him like this, and he'll just jump over me and get the ball. I'm like, oh, crap.
Yeah,
I gotta get creative.
I remember we would play in like high school, and Chad was like, "Man, dude, I have to try out for the football team. I will be amazing."
I told him so many times, like, dude, you and me can walk on right now. We can both play receivers, and we can both crush it. And he would not do it.
Yeah.
It was just crazy.
Golf, man. Golf is life.
Yeah.
I offered to do both.
Golf team, baby.
High school golf is the most fun.
It was so much fun.
Do we still even have a team?
I don't know, but
last I heard they had like 5 kids on the team.
There was 5 kids on the team when we played.
We had a JV team when I played. We had
I was on the
14
JV
plus
team.
kids.
I made JV by default.
Yeah.
I remember I shot
No,
like an
you made-
82 out of 90 or something.
No, there wasn't even a JV team when you started.
Well, we still had to try out.
Yeah, we tried out, but everybody made it.
Right. He's like,
Tryouts was basically just 2 free rounds.
yeah, basically.
I remember
see, when I
tryouts
played,
when
we
Cody
had-
played. It was like legit tryouts.
Yeah, we had 6 varsity,
Sucked.
6 JV, and like a couple reserves even. Like we were stacked.
Yeah. We had Michael Merker, pro golfer.
I'll never forget like my JV coach coming up to me because like I was asking how to like fix my swing, and he goes, let me think about it. And then he sits there for like 3 seconds, and he goes, Michael, wait, what? You're my coach.
This just in though, just we were just talking about him. Trevi, his shows. I got the dates, I got the times, I got the locations. It's April 6th, the Spirited Goat in Yellow Springs. If that's not a Yellow Springs name, I don't know what is. The Spirited Goat. It's 7 to 9 p.m. April 6th. I believe that's a Saturday. We'll be there. Trevi will be there. It's gonna be a great time. Come out. Also, April 16th at MVP Sports Bar and Grill in Cincinnati. That one's 8:30 to 9:30. Got to come check Trevi out. You've heard him on Instagram. It's at Trevi Leon Music. He's been on our show. He's a great friend of ours. Great Browns fan. Come support him. April 6th in Yellow Springs. April 16th at MVP Sports Bar in Cincinnati. We'll post that on Twitter, Instagram, like I said. We'll be there. We hope you guys come out and support Trevi.
Oh, yeah. Yellow Springs, too. That'll be the first time I ever go to Yellow Springs.
It's nice.
Yeah, I've never been there.
Ha-Ha's Pizza.
Ha-Ha's Pizza.
Great
Ha-Ha's
pizza.
We're going to have to check that out. Definitely going to be walking around Yellow Springs for a bit.
Yeah, we'll get there early. It's a Saturday.
Saturday.
Get there all day.
Saturdays are for the boys, yo.
Maybe we'll do a little podcast show out there before.
What are we going to do? Just pick a good spot around, like, the park or something?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Live podcast. Come join us live. That'd actually be a pretty cool idea.
You can just
Live
interview
podcast.
people on the street.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have to look into that.
Yeah, that'd be some
It'd be
good people watching.
Yeah.
Yellow Springs.
There goes
Yeah.
the old lady.
So what do you think about this? You know, bro.
Yes, that one guy's like, what do you think of our podcast? What's a podcast?
You guys are...
You know you're getting it.
You guys real cavemen?
Yeah, we have Geico Insurance.
Yes, we are actual cavemen doing a podcast on the internet.
Bro, we should start dressing up as cavemen.
We definitely
I can't wait for Halloween because that's what I'm going to go as.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, guys. We appreciate you guys joining us here on the At Caveman Media podcast here in the Poker Room. We appreciate our special guest, Ryan Pitt, for joining us earlier in the show to talk Browns.
Yeah.
Go Browns. OBJ, officially a member of the Cleveland Browns. Still can't believe it. Still think I'm dreaming. But again, thanks for joining us on the Caveman Media podcast. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Caveman Media. Use the hashtag Caveman Media. Follow me on Twitter at SportsDadOhio. Instagram at Cody J. Gray.
At Real Conor Gray on both.
And at Jordan Lease.
We appreciate you guys.
Let's go, Cats.